But not looking ahead to what tonight could be. Did you feel that perhaps a little of that filtered into tonight, or was tonight just more about Dallas?
I think it was more about Dallas. I felt like they were the better team tonight. Clearly, they played much better, and you got to give them credit.
Fourth row on your left.
Yeah, I was just Joe was just in there saying that he thought Dallas played harder than you guys tonight. Do you agree with that assessment? How did you feel like your guys' urgency level was compared to where they were at?
Yeah, I felt like we came out determined that they were the better team. They were the team that was playing harder. He's right.
Jay, back left.
You guys probably felt pretty comfortable in this series coming into tonight. How do you regroup after taking a loss like this, and what do you need to do to ensure it doesn't happen again?
We have an opportunity here to be better, and it all starts with us, going over this film and having a good practice session. And understand the opportunity we have in front of us. So that's what we're.
I think it was a series high for that matchup. Seemed like they had a lot more success finishing inside. Wondering what you saw from just the way they were attacking. Were they putting you guys in different actions to try to get downhill? What did you see from the way they were attacking?
I don't know specifically. It just seemed, like a lot of stuff was going their way, I'm just eager to just look at this film and get together and see how we can be better. The one thing I can tell you about our group is that, time and time again this year, we've responded anytime we have adversity. And this is an opportunity that we have here in front of us.
Fifth row in the center.
Hey, Leandro Serrano from ESPN Brazil. Derek Lively had a big impact in the game tonight. What can you guys do differently so that he doesn't impact the game that much?
That's a good question. We definitely have to be better. Have to be, more active and make sure that we're a little more aware of him. And it's something that I expect us, to be better come Monday.
Steve up front.
Steve Buckley at The Athletic. You guys were down 0-3 against Miami in the conference finals last year. Did you see a little of yourselves in them tonight, the way they came back, the way you did in the second half last year in Game 4?
I'm not sure. I feel like every series kind of has a life of its own. But yeah. They were in a position that their backs were against the wall. And they did what they were supposed to do. It is hard to win on the road. And even though we've had, a lot of success this postseason on the road, they got the momentum. They kept it going. And that was a big difference. Their crowd really rallied behind them. And I feel like that helped them, throughout.
Last three, Jared, Arash, and then Adam.
Jared Weiss, The Athletic, just talked a lot about how difficult it is to, finally submit somebody and really get over that last step. And this is the first time you guys have had that chance to actually clinch for an actual title. So how difficult was it just going through the journey of trying to find a way back into this game, especially since they were able to get to so many of the things that you had taken away throughout the series so far?
Yeah, no, it's hard. It's a playoff series. Teams are going back and forth. I've been in a lot of these, and usually by the, second game, you're making adjustments. Third game, you're making another adjustment. And that's kind of how it is. And for us, we've had the first three games, we didn't really make any adjustments. So, today they did something. We have to see how we can be better and prepare for it. And that's kind of where we're at right now. But, it's the playoffs and, they're fighting for their lives and, they played better than us.
Arash, front right.
Arash Madani from Sportsnet. You mentioned we've faced adversity and gotten through it. There hasn't been a ton this year, but for a team that's been so process-oriented, even after 3-0, you're saying, okay, practice, film, etc. Well, what does this team do in the face of adversity? What are some of the things that has allowed you guys to come out on the other side of it?
I think we always, fall back on our work and preparation and understanding what we need to do, and it's not going to be any different now.
Adam, last question here on the right.
How do you kind of ensure that the thoroughness of this win isn't impactful? Like for them to win this big, they had some guys who hadn't been playing as well, maybe gained some confidence. Kind of the manner at which you're unfolding. How do you guys make sure that that doesn't linger into the next game?
Yeah, that's a good question. Understanding that it's one game, after we won game one, we put it behind us. Game two, kind of same thing, and so on. And we're at this point now, and we have to take some things that we can be better at and try to fix them, and then others kind of throw them out and just kind of do that, and make sure that we come out and we play Celtics basketball. I think ultimately that's what it comes down to us, and and there's a lot of things that we can control, and that I expect us to be much better on Monday.